Okay, so we are here at this we're walking down this trail in this region, and what you come across is clumps of this kind of stuff. This is a combination of a good tree and then a bunch of weeds. That basically the spruce balsam curse of down East Maine. And you can see that recently they did some landscaping. They chopped out the Easter white pine and, of course, the spruce. Now there's a bunch of it. There's a pine. And I'm going to show you something over here. So in this area, you have a really typical example of what these spruces are doing to this region. And so here we have, you can see there's a lineup. This isn't, after, I'm not kidding you, like 9 years of studying this isn't how a species should be behaved. So, but that it just one after another, and they just eventually crowd out everything else, and they create this complete darkness. Look at you have so much beautiful sun in this area in between weather events, or at least you used to, but that's another story. That's another video. But we happen to be having a very good day, which looks like it used to look here for about the first 3-4 years that I got here. But so this shadow is, it's deep and it's cold, and it's the effect of this crowd over here, this gang, this tree gang of, and you can see the tangly, God, how can I really show you this? Okay, there. So we've got this like really tangly mess of limbs crisscrossing everything, like you really, and there's a young pine right there. I don't know how they're even germinating in like the complete shade that this tends to create all day long. But look at this. Yeah. They create, and I have, this is everywhere. So there you have a young one. See, we have some pine right across the pathway here, but yeah, you can see they're all coming up. All these spruces are, look at this, they're coming up. Oh, there's a good pine. There's a good one. Yep. But the issue is that they're way out of whack. They're way out of balance in the environment here. There are too many spruces for Douglas fir Christmas trees and not enough pine. And it wasn't always that way. Like so many areas, you're gonna say, yeah, I know, it's like nowhere's like that anymore, but this is the most forested state in the country, and also extremely low population relative to its acres, its size. But it's been the source of two things: paper pulp. So the spruce has really been encouraged here to create paper pulp for one family, the Irving family. who are the biggest landholders in Maine. They own the most land, and so there's a lot of spruce. And then the other thing is Christmas needs, Christmas trees, wreaths, trees, everything that was needed for an East Coast Christmas. So this place is the farthest north of the Northeast, and to the south of here you have Philadelphia, Washington D.C., New York City, what other big cities? Philadelphia. Just all these and these huge populated areas that needed Christmas trees. And so there are derelict tree farms all over here. I mean, it's like what it'll be is like a giant, solid, dark box of trees with a very distinct line where they've been cut, or not cut, but like planted in each direction, like the perfect square. And then they've just, at some point, it wasn't they didn't cut them anymore. They didn't sell them, and they moved on to other things, the owners, and they were allowed to grow, and now they are everywhere. I used to like Christmas trees. I used to love that smell because I was living in California, and we'd bring that thing in the house, and it was so wonderful. But not now when it's resulted in the elimination of biodiversity in so many areas, the complete elimination. And with the elimination of biodiversity, you get elimination of animal species. So we not only have, we have actually deer out of control here. That's another video. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and thank you. Like and subscribe.